So I tap it up, pull one side over, and I hammer in the little tab here. And then what I do is I take a Tico nail, and a Tico nail is just a short nail. It's a little bit fatter than most nails, and a Tico nail is known to be used on hangers and hardware because it fits the holes just right. So I'll just put one right at the top. Okay. Then I'll come over to the other side. I'll tap this up from below because I want the hanger to sit up nice and tight underneath the joists. I tack in this little tab. See, you'll see this little tab right here. If you nail it in, it holds the hanger in place. Now this particular style of hanger has angled holes on the side right here. And you say to yourself, boy, it's going to be hard to put a nail in there this way. Well, it's not meant to be that way. What it's meant to be is to put a nail in at an angle so it goes through the double joist and then into the other double joist. And that holds it really tight. So when I'm nailing into the side like this, I always use 16-penny nails here and Tico nails here. Anytime you see a hole, that's just a hole, you use Tico nails. Anytime you see a little button looking thing, that's for the 16-penny nails to go in sideways. All right, our next job here is to, well, I've forgotten one thing, haven't I? You've probably caught me already, because I just caught myself. What do I do to a double joist? I stitch nail it. So I was about ready to move on to the next stage, and I hadn't finished that. So we'll put 3 nails in here, 1 top, 2 on the bottom. You can do 2 on the top and 1 on the bottom if you like. Whatever you like to do. All this does is it just turns those 2 joists into 1 joist and secures them real well. All right, now what I want to do is put layout on this double joist. I'll just pull off my existing joists, and since I'm hooking on one edge of the joist, all these joists should line up nicely to right on layout. So what we'll do is we'll just mark our layout and then put our X on the same side as we've always been doing. So we'll put our X on the same side. So I've hooked on this joist, and since I hooked on that outside of that joist, you'll see that it's reading layout on this side of all these joists. So if I mark here at layout, and layout's here and the joist is on that side of layout, I'll put my X the same way. Okay? This isn't like laying out on a plate, because on laying on a plate we want to make sure the joist lands centered on the layout. This is a little different because we're just doing this to catch up with layout that we didn't have because we put in this doubler.